I just wanted to put this short video out there because several of the people in the last couple of days have responded to buying one of these battery boosters. And I found a couple little upgrades that are worth doing. First of all, this fits right in the motorcycle jacket pocket. If you're putting it in a car, it doesn't matter, of course. I also found another thing you need to have, and this is an important thing, unless you have really long fingernails, when you want to hit the boost button, my fingernails weren't long enough. So what I did, I took a little bolt, and I know Leon Bowen has one person who responded that he already had a dead battery, or he's having a dead battery, and he would like to get one of these. Well, I wanted to pass this on to Leon. If you put this in your car, put a little bolt, just tape it to it. Also, these are gigantic. I'm going to look in the electronics store and see if I can get a pair of smaller jumper cables. These are like overkill of overkill. And these are a little too small, of course, but they do make stuff in between. But here's what I wanted to show. Nicest little accessory you can make. Now, they give you all these adapters when you buy the thing. So you can charge your cell phone and charge your, I don't know what else, because I don't have any of that stuff. But here's the little gizmo to make up. Now, all of my motorcycles have a little dedicated outside the motorcycle place. I just plug this in and charge it. Well, of course, this is the end. So I had a spare end that goes to the battery charger. And if I just connect these, and here's what I did to test it, just to see if it would work, I connected this to this. So in essence, hard to do this with one hand here, because this is just an informative thing I wanted to pass on. Anyway, you can picture what happens. So I can hook this up, and without even opening the seat to the motorcycle now, and I've already done this thing with the GS that's very labor intensive to get to the battery. Well, what I did, I didn't know if this was going to work or not, but I got to make sure, of course, that I keep the polarity right. And I did the test to make sure that was correct. And then I went over to some of the bikes just to see if this was going to be a practical way of doing it. And I noticed that the green light comes on telling you the polarity is right, and it buzzes too. But what this does, if you're stuck on the side of the road and you have this kind of a connector to charge your battery, you don't even have to take the seat off. You plug this in, hit the boost button and start the bike, take it off, and you're done. So just that I thought was worth passing on to the few people. And by the way, these come, I did look at, again, on Amazon I got this from. They make them much cheaper, $60, $50. This is the $90 one, because I didn't want to fool around. We're going to be going to Canada on vacation this year. We'll be up in the middle of nowhere. And I just thought this would be a good insurance thing. You know, you're not going to call the Canadian Mounties. They'll bring their horse there and to jump start it. I don't know. But anyway, this would be fun, and this is cheap insurance, and from what I understand, several people that have responded to me already said they've already used this and it works perfectly. In fact, the person we had dinner with last night said their son has a diesel truck. On his job, he has a diesel truck, and she had bought one, and it started his diesel truck with no problem at all, a diesel dually truck that he has for work. So interesting. I thought I'd pass this information on. Couple minutes of video, certainly worth it. This is something that I probably, especially in the winter, will never be without. And of course, the people riding with me will have access to it also. So kind of a win-win. Anyway, hope that information is of some value. And thanks for watching.